Hi there! If you're over 50 and want to feel strong, sharp, and full of life, you're in exactly the right place. I'm Kim and I'm 55 years old. And this isn't just another workout video, this is a whole brain and whole body reboot. I'm a teacher and I love doing a lot of brainy work like puzzles and creativity. I've also lost over 40 pounds and kept it off for more than 20 years. So get ready to move, laugh, and feel so much better than before you hit play. Okay, here we go. We start going side to side. This is bilateral stimulation, and this is a brain hack that we use. We also want to switch which arm is going over the top. We're crossing the midline, also really good for our brain. And we're doing it simultaneously, where hopefully 1 plus 1 will equal 3, like synergistically, because we're combining body and brain at the same time. All right, thank you for being here. I'm thrilled that you are here. All right, we are going to access some memories from our youth or younger days, and this is also another brain hack, getting those memories from another area of our brain that hasn't been used in a while. All right, these are some terms from the 90s, and I'm going to ask you to use your non-dominant hand to write them in the air. All right, the term is "was up." All right, remember to pull in your abs. "Was up" is just like a casual greeting that you're asking how somebody's doing, and this was popularized by Budweiser's "Was Up" commercial in the late 90s. All right, next is "fly." And that is another term for being stylish or fashionable. And the last one that we'll do today is "talk to the hand," an expression that is used to dismiss someone or indicate disinterest in what they are saying. Talk to the hand. Okay. I write my letters so big. I don't really know why, but I do. Okay. All right, we're going to switch to hamstring curls. You can do your arms like this. If you have hand weights, now is a good time to pause this and pick them up. Just make sure you come back. All right. This is sequencing. Also good for our brains, more brain hacks. What number comes next in this series? 3, 9, 27, 81. Next is 243, because we were just multiplying by 3 each one. All right, our next series: 3, 6, 5, 10, 9, 18, 17, 34, 33. What comes next? The answer is 66. Because we were multiplying by 2 and then subtracting 1. Our next series: 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, 9, 12. What comes next? 11. We're subtracting 1 and adding 3. All right, next we have 4, 11, 13, 20, 22, 29, 31. What comes next? $38, because we were adding 7 and then adding 2. Okay, now we're going to stop and we're going to walk up and back, and up and back. All right, and this is a read aloud where we're learning something new. And I'd like to find stuff that I think is really interesting, especially for this channel. Things about aging and health and how we can live long, healthy lives. All right, this was written by Sina Walker, and I accessed it on July 19th, 2023. All right, studies have shown that physical exercise may lower the risk of Alzheimer's and vascular dementia. So that's why I thought this was so important. Physical exercise, they may lower the risk for those. Exercise may directly benefit brain cells by increasing blood and oxygen flow in the brain. These findings from the Neurovascular Research Laboratory, led by Professor Damien Bailey at the University of South Wales, have transformed our understanding of how free radicals and how they can influence how the human brain ages. Damien's brain train studies have raised awareness of the cerebrovascular benefits of physical activity, which helps improve blood flow and oxygen delivery to the brain, thereby reducing the risk of stroke and dementia. So which are the best exercises to perform for optimal blood flow to the brain? According to Professor Damien Bailey, there are certain exercises, for example, like repeated squat stands, which swing blood flow up to and down from the brain and optimizes the response, selectively targeting brain adaptation over the long term. I think this is all wonderful. Likewise, thermal stress, such as hot yoga and sauna, help get more blood to the brain. Exercises involving hydrostatic stress, like aqua aerobics, water aerobics, also increase blood flow because the pressure of the water pushes more blood up and into the brain. It also seems that exercising combined with cognitive activity helps, such as reading, doing Sudoku, or trying to work out the Rubik's Cube while on the treadmill. Like thinking on the move. This is awesome. But diet also plays a huge role. Damien's research has shown that we spend a large proportion of our lives recovering from a meal. So if you eat an unhealthy meal, it has a hugely negative impact on the brain. Okay, makes you rethink the pizza. I don't know, 1 slice or 1.5 slices seems okay. I hope, not all the time. All right, now we're gonna go to side taps. And we're gonna start with our arms like this. And if your arms get too fatigued, then you can always come back to here, and then when you're ready, come back to this, because this one can be a little hard. Oh, I always forget, I need to make sure you can see my feet. All right, this is the choose 3 game. I'm going to ask you to choose 3 items from around your house. Now you can pause this and go get them, or you can just choose them in your mind. And I think that would be totally fine. So you can, but you can't change the items, so you have to remember what they are. All right, so I'm going to let you think of the 3 items you would use. Go. Okay, now listen to the scenario. You find yourself caught in the midst of a powerful sandstorm while exploring the vast desert. Visibility is reduced to near 0, and the sand is a relentless assault. Which item of your 3 would you use to protect yourself, and why? Okay, I'm going to switch to these arms for a minute, and then I'm going to go back, because mine were getting fatigued. I've been doing a lot of these. All right. Now, our next scenario. While hiking through a dense forest, you suddenly encounter a spreading wildfire, and the flames are rapidly approaching your location. Which item would you use to protect yourself? Okay? You have to get creative here, and that's the important part why you can't change your items. All right, now this one's a little sillier. You are walking down a steep hill, and suddenly the path is covered totally in banana peels, and you must use this path to get out. Which item would you use to help you? Oh, I forgot I was going to go back to these. Okay, I'll do it for now. Also remember, pull in your abs. All right, you're doing great. Just keep going. All right, we're going to switch over to knees. And when we're doing knees, especially pull in your abs. Actually, we always want to pull in our abs. I've heard that like you should try and pull in your abs like all the time, like all throughout every day. So sometimes it's hard to remember that, but I'll try and remind us here. Okay, this is for Originality, and we're thinking of new ideas for libraries. So when I was in North Carolina, I saw a tool library, and I thought that was awesome. So what I'm asking you to think of is, what else could we add or change to libraries? What else would be good? All right, go. Okay, so I thought of like things for like entertaining, like hosting or like kind of like catering type stuff that you don't need all the time, but it would be nice to check out and return. Also, I thought of like special dresses, like because they can be very expensive. So if you could just go and check one out, that would be awesome. Okay, I have a shout out to Catherine Morris 9187 for rock, paper, scissors, and she said that her record was not very good, and she had some laughing emojis. So thank you, Catherine Morris. All right, it's already time for us to go to heel digs, where we put one heel out in front of us and we cross again. brain hack, because we're crossing the midline and we're like flexing our foot. And we're going to slow down and breathe in and out. You can go in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're going to do gratitude. So think of things that you are grateful for. And also give yourself time to think why you are grateful. All right, go ahead and do that now. Okay, well, you did it. I always say that consistency is the magic multiplier. Being consistent really makes your improvements continue. So I think you should aim for 4 thinking on the moves 4 days a week. You don't have to do 4 each day. So like 1 or 2, maybe overachievers might do 3. Because they're usually pretty short. But at least 1 a day, 4 days a week. And I think you will see results. You'll feel better. And you'll feel your memory getting stronger and sharper. And your body feeling good. All right, well, if you like this, please like and subscribe, and share with someone that you want to be able to live a long, healthy life with. All right. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye.